Hey everybody, good evening. Happy Monday. We've got a great show planned for you. We don't have Jiggy and his team on often enough on the channel, but tonight we've got JP on with us, aka Gigzilla, as you just saw, and we'll have Mannix be a special sit-in on this one with Jiggy as well. I just saw in the chat that Kazra said that he ate Filipino food for dinner just to celebrate this event tonight. So thank you, Kazra. Very thoughtful of you. And Alberto also said that he loves the JP mystery sketch that he got. So that's awesome, Alberto. I do remember that one. And it was a good one. So let me get Jiggy in here first to kind of get things started here. So Jiggy.
Hey guys.
Nice to see you. It's early there, but I'm sure you've had your coffee and you're ready to and raring to get going, right?
I haven't had my coffee yet because Harvey gave me. I haven't seen Harvey since San Diego. Saw him yesterday, and he gave me some coffee from his hometown. So it's brewing right now.
Is it good? Have you had it before?
I've never had it before. So it's grown by monks from where he's from. Yeah, a monk's brew.
You could end up with some kind of superpower that you weren't aware of. Wow, that's interesting. But so hey, you are. We haven't really talked too much, but how was your San Diego? We never, I got little bits and pieces. I saw lots of photographs and stuff.
It was tiring, but man, it was a blast. It was a blast. Shout out to everyone who went to the booth, especially ML was there most of the time, Lance Suarez, and of course, Mr. Marcus Way.
Yeah, Marcus, he commissioned a few things I saw. He got a few pieces. He posted, he posted some stuff on CAF, on Facebook. Always fun. Marcus
but for the record, Bill Mannix is not a Cyclops hater. For everyone, Wolverine with Cyclops head, that was all Marcus.
That was going to be one of my questions for you. I had to get that out of the way really quickly because, that was shocking to see, that. But I thought, that couldn't have been Mannix's idea. It just couldn't have. It came from the brain of Marcus, the mind of Marcus. So thank you, Marcus, for that. But hey, let's get JP and Mannix here in the with us. So here's JP and hey guys.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Jiggy.
I'm gonna move everybody around.
Hi, JP, Jiggy, Bill. Hi, everyone.
Mannix, good to see you. Sorry, I didn't get to see you and Jiggy while you were at San Diego. That would have been a lot of fun. But of course, we're going to get to hang out in January, so that'll make up for it.
Yeah, see you in January.
It's happening.
We're excited.
I'm glad to hear it. We are very excited for the show as well. I mean, it's all coming together. Not as fast as we'd like, but again, it's going to be a great time. I'm so glad that some of the next comic art team can join us for our first OAX. I mean, that's pretty special. You guys will certainly be traveling the farthest to get there, so we appreciate it. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, I think that I could tell that everybody had a good time. The rest, Jiggy, I saw you spent at least a day after San Diego hanging out.
Yes.
I saw some pictures with Felix, and you were at Disney or something.
Mannix was there too.
Oh, Mannix was there too. I don't remember seeing him in the photographs when you were like on the Millennium Falcon. But
he was still sleeping then because he was so tired. I was running on adrenaline, which was wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. Jason says Mannix of my circular canvas Spider-Ham.
Hey, Jason, thanks so much. And hi to John Amore and Bard Mendoza and Roy Mercado who are in the chat supporting JP.
Well, it's wonderful to have everybody hanging out with us tonight. So JP, you get the spotlight tonight. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm a while ago I'm suffering from severe headache, but after you introduced me, I mean, I watched those artwork flashing. I mean, I think the adrenaline is now going on, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And Mannix, thank you for being here.
Of course. You're welcome.
Yeah, now, Mannix and I, we are classmates.
That was going to be my first
college. Yeah, so I saw how Mannix worked on how to charm this terror prof. I mean, everyone hates that terror prof, and that terror profs. Everyone he hates all the students except Manix. Yeah,
How much did
Yeah,
you pay him, Mannix? Why was that?
yeah.
he
I
knows
kissed
how Manix knows how to charm terror prof.
Yeah, I just kept
Really.
talking to this prof.
Well,
Are we
so
are we talking Mr. P Manix?
Sorry?
Mr. P? Mr. P.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pagaling.
yeah, same prof, same prof.
well, JP, you should have kind of taken the lead after you saw how Mannix charmed the teacher and tried to do the same thing. I mean,
But
it's-
but what's weird with that professor is, okay, I have art plate. And the comment is very nice, but the grade is 3. So well, if you get it, Jiggy, right? But I
Yeah,
believe
the
in
three.
Ateneo
It's reverse in my school, but 3 is passing, right? One
passing.
is one is like the highest for you guys.
Yes.
Yes,
The lower the
and 3
better.
is passing. Maybe a 75 in
Okay,
a
okay.
1 to 100. So it's really weird. It's very nice, but it's 3. So that's how weird is that professor.
you would have
But
thought very
man,
nice should have at least been a 2, right? I mean, at the very least.
yes. Well, but Manix knows how to tame the terror prof.
Yeah, and JP and I were friends since first year college because all our artworks were weird. All our classmates' artworks
Yeah.
were the normal ones with the high grades. Our artworks were the weird ones, and we got the barely passing grades.
Yeah. Some of them, but I have a trivia. I have a Manix Abrera portrait of Brooke Shields in my house at Pasig.
Do you have
It's
a
a
picture?
it's a
That's-
plate. I have to
Look
Do you
for it.
remember this, Mannix?
look for it.
No,
Maybe
I
some
don't remember.
boxes
It was a
there.
project in school.
Yeah, and it has several styles because it's this assignment that we need to do pointillism, cross hatching,
Mhm.
what's that, Manix? It's 4 styles. So it's Brooke Shields in pointillism, cross hatching, what else? Charcoal.
Like an ink wash or something, and
Yes, 4 styles of Brooke Shields.
Yeah, I have to see it. I forgot this already.
Yeah, but you remember you do Brooke Shields. I don't know if Brooke Shields is your crush or something.
Yeah, she was my crush when I was in grade school.
I did
very-
a Bruce Lee. So.
Mike Parkinson, same thoughts, man.
exactly. Wow. Well, the thing is, I went to art school as well here in the States, so maybe you guys should have done that because here we didn't even get grades. It was basically pass or fail, and of course everyone's going to pass.
Wow.
You never got you're the best one in the class, or you're in the middle, or you're very nice, or you're very good, or whatever. And that was easy. I mean, it was. In a weird way, it wasn't very challenging. You had to challenge yourself because you didn't know what, where you fell within the teacher's viewpoint. But yeah, at least where I went to art school, I didn't have to deal with that. So yeah, it is what it is. But that's interesting that you guys had to have placement like that. But clearly, like Comic Art Boston mentioned, grades aren't necessarily reflective of one's abilities, so that's very, very true. And I just noticed Harvey just came into the green room.
Yeah. Surprise.
Hello,
His
Harv.
voice how's your voice, Harv?
No more boys.
Oh, no.
Maybe
This
you
is
can
from
sing
San Diego, by the way.
Michael Bolton songs for us.
Harvey looks like
No
an
boys. No boys.
Harvey, you look like an actor. Very, very sleek and
So, Bill, Harvey arrived in San Diego like Wednesday at close to midnight. He had an hour of sleep, and the next day he was the most energetic guy in the booth. Like, how does Harvey do it?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you missed preview night, but you made up for it on Thursday.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, see, I couldn't do that. I'd be the exact opposite. I'd be the one who's the least productive. You just ask Mark Hay how I am on day 2. I'm usually the one who's sitting in the corner of the booth, not wanting to be bothered. So that's very good of you, Harvey. But hey, let's get back to you, JP. So now we know that you and Mannix, were classmates for at least your first year. So and you were kind of the outcast because your styles didn't gel with the usual crowd.
With the
Mannix,
proportion masters and anatomy masters in our class. We are the cartoons. We're the cartoon guy.
Well, I mean that's, and I assume that there probably wasn't basically an illustration department. At least at first year, you couldn't do that. So you had to take all the basic classes and figure things out. I mean, but even before you did that, though, growing up, did you always have kind of an eclectic approach to your art style, or is that something that you really kind of developed later once you got into the art school?
I think it's just a handicap of mine. Well, I really tried to do the anatomy because my dad is also an artist, but not professional. But his art style is very serious, I may say. Very serious in the way that he likes the Nestor Redondo, the Alfredo Alcala. I mean, all those artists. And me, I'm always on the Disney, the Hanna-Barbera. So we kind of clash like that. And when we went to art school in UP, but we have to learn because we have figure drawing classes, we have nude sketching. So we have to learn the anatomy, but it's not something that I really like or resonates on me. So that's why I really like the artwork of Kirby, because it's not really proportionally correct, but there's a semblance of correctness, and it's like a hack. He's hacking the body anatomy, but it looks good. It looks great. So maybe that's why I resonate with Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember during first year, JP and I were always seatmates because we were also bandmates, and
Of
we
course.
had this nude sessions. You remember, JP?
Yeah.
Did you do this also, Bill, in art school? The nude sessions where there's a nude
life drawing.
model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so JP and I were really excited because it's our first time to see a nude woman in our lives. Aside from our relatives.
First time.
Yeah, first time.
Really.
So we went
Sure,
to
guys.
we went to the front row, and we were really excited. And when the model took off her clothes, she was looking directly at our eyes,
Yes.
JP and me's eyes. So we couldn't draw because we were really shy. We were only
don't know
looking
if
at our
it's-
paper.
If it's the hack of the girl to not to look at her sensually, so you just look
Yeah.
at the eyes of the
Yeah,
students.
she's like she's looking at you.
So we don't know, and we have this a code name for that girl, Susie.
Susie, the figure model. That's yeah. You really don't want to make eye contact with the models. It's all about usually that's better for the models too. So
Yeah.
not to do that. But she wanted to probably make you guys feel a little uncomfortable, and it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
She's like, I've seen these guys, these similar guys in the front row before. I know.
That's
So
a really
and I know how to
hard-
make them blush. And we'll see
Yeah.
if they learn anything by the end of the class today.
It's a really hard subject.
And then you remember this guy model Manix where the prof asked him to put a, a sword under his crutch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or no, not sword, really not a sword, but
He was
a broom,
making the model
broomstick.
do really weird poses
Yeah,
to give us a hard time.
I
yeah,
don't think
yeah.
anybody was expecting this conversation when they joined.
Sorry, let's go back to
Oh, yeah, let's go back to Brooke
Let's
Fields.
go
That
back,
was a
let's
lot
go
Get
back.
cheaper,
to
man.
reminisce with weird models.
Yeah.
But so, but clearly you both like took those life drawing classes and then tossed it to the side at the end of the day. I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, like I saw CJ mentioning, Kirby had a great, way of knowing the foundation of a figure. That's why he's able to take shortcuts and things. And so clearly, that's plays a role or a part in both your and Mannix's work, JP. Kazra says Filipino professors are tough. That is one thing we're learning right now. I don't think I'd ever want to take a class there.
Yeah. And it's so tough that students continuously giving him chicharon, so he will have a heart attack. And I'm serious about that.
Boy, yeah, that's
Chicharon build
Pork rinds.
pork rinds, continuously giving, and then we just learned. This is serious. We just learned that he got a heart attack.
Is he still alive?
No, he's dead. And we're very serious of that, GD. The students, sabi mo ng, give him chicharon.
well, it finally worked. He can't tell any other artists or budding artists that they're very fine and only give them a 3. So that's interesting. I don't think you had anything to do with that, guys.
No,
I'm sure that the Filipino police are not listening in. That he was slowly poisoned to death with pig rinds and other things. So
He says, buy my art or else he'll send you chicharon.
yes, exactly. Alberto, you understand too.
Well, Alberto knows what crispy pata is, so be careful with that, Alberto.
Be careful with that.
Yeah, a lot of our professors drank lots of beer after class.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really drank.
Just to cope with with you guys. Wow. So as everybody knows, we're going to be looking at some art from JP's time, probably post college. Nothing during, we won't see a Bruce Lee illustration in here, or maybe we will. I don't know. I didn't actually look at the poster artwork and other things that are going to show up here. And we also have art for sale. And as everybody who's familiar with these shows, when we do them, we kind of mix it up. We don't wait till the end of the show to show artwork for sale. We'll look at 4 or 5 pieces and talk about them that are representative of JP's work, and then we'll show some pieces for sale too, and just kind of go back and forth between that. It breaks things up, makes it a little bit fun for everybody. Do the kids have to leave the room? Kyle wants to know. No, I don't think so. Not today.
Yeah. This is a general patronage.
There you go. This artwork is accessible to everyone in the family tonight. But this first picture, is it okay? Can we just jump into some artwork? And I guess we're going to kind of dive into how the whole Gigzilla moniker was bestowed upon you. So with this first image, I mean, it looks like you're relaxing, but I'm assuming maybe it's you're happy that this project came to a completion. But tell me about it, and tell me about all the posters you're lying on here.
Yeah. Actually, that's the story of the name Gigzilla, because starting, I think it's 2009 or 2010. Since I'm from the music scene as well, as Manix mentioned, we are members of this band, so we have so many music production friends, and then they are looking for someone who will do gig posters for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I watched this documentary about gig posters in America. American Artifact. That's the name of the documentary. And after that, I want to be those guys here in the Philippines. I want to be the gig poster guy here in the Philippines. So at first, I asked for the music productions if they want me to do their gig posters for free.
That's one way
So
to get started.
yeah, and it will come at there's a time where during those time all of the gig poster of the gigs, at least the underground gigs, is a Gigzilla work. So these are just some of those early poster works of mine. I think 2009 to 2011. So of course, in gig posters. I'm very much influenced by the Frank Kosick,
Mm-hmm.
the psychedelic art. So as you can see, it was really I'm really influenced by that, and yeah, and these are just some of okay, a person because it was done digitally, all of those, because social media, Facebook is starting to boom, and they are promoting their gigs through Instagram and to Facebook already.
Mm-hmm.
But there is this one guy, an owner of a magazine, and he's also into construction business, who wants a print out of all of my gig posters back then. So that's it. All those posters. So I grabbed that opportunity, and I laid down on those posters, and I take this picture. So yeah, every genre, that one Manic Monday is a some kind of a club show, and then the Razorback, as you can see, there is a rock show. So
Mm-hmm.
all genre, the Updharma is like the one on the left is like a indie
Great
soulful
band.
band.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, pretty much every genre during those times. And because of that, I decided maybe I will embrace uh, this gig poster thing and name myself Gigzilla, just to have that gig poster gig. It's easy to remember that I'm the gig poster guy. Yeah.
Well, these are pretty incredible. I mean, so over what period of time did you, and I assume you didn't work for free the whole time, right?
Yes.
Good
This,
on you.
I think that is the work of 2009 to 2011. I think this gig posters on the floor. That's the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Was this your house, JP?
No, this is my ex office.
Ah, I thought X's house.
Yeah, office. This is in an ad agency. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I think they're incredible. Oh, you got one more here. And a screaming hand, of course. Love
Yeah. No, but this actually is the screaming feet.
The screaming foot. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
A
realize.
foot. Yeah.
Now I see it is a foot.
Yeah. This one is an exhibit in one of the galleries in
Secret Fresh?
Secret Fresh. Yeah.
Secret Fresh.
Yes.
Wow, it's a nice presentation they put on for you. That's great.
Yeah.
This is a place that's still in business.
Yeah, still in business. They're still doing art shows and this lifestyle of artworks, vinyl toys,
Sneakers.
Yes, that's the place. That's Secrets Fresh.
Yeah, this is some cool stuff. I love it. I mean, you're basically riffing on so many different things from popular culture.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. Because I notice in the gig
Penelope
posters
Pit style.
also
Mhm.
in the States, they are, especially Frank Kosick.
Right.
He's just I think the name is appropriation. I think that's the name of
Yeah.
that. It's so punk. It's so punk art. Well, you do some Mickey Mouse and make it into a bald Mickey Mouse, and I mean it's the explanation there. I think in the documentary that I watch is it's like a uh, you're doing a rebellion on on the establishment. so
Hmm.
so yeah, I kind of put that ethos here on some of my gig posters.
Yeah,
They're
Casper
super cool.
mentioned. I thought.
What's your favorite gig poster ever, JP, that you did?
Uh,
Will we
I
see
think
it?
I think the latest. What's the? I'm doing something now for the Dawn. No. Yeah, but it's yes. Maybe my favorite is the Eraserheads because I really love the Eraserheads. It's a local band, Bill. The Eraserheads. Yeah.
Is that one of
They're
the?
legends.
It's probably not one of the images we got though, is it? Is it?
No.
Jake?
No, I don't
not
think
not
so.
not here, not here.
Okay. Well, you'll have to send me a scan of it after the show, so I can see it.
Yeah. I have to
Yes,
see it too.
sure.
Let's see here. I know we got. I think that. Oh, here we go. Now we're just getting some details. Here's your Kirby influence right here.
Yes. It's March 6, 2023 gig poster. Someone from Sony UK messaged me and asked me because Arctic Monkeys is coming here in Manila. If and ask they asked me if I can make a, uh, uh, an exclusive gig Manila gig poster for them. So this is my work, and obviously it's a Kirby influence poster, and as you can see, uh, uh, it's I put an Kirby tricycle there. And of course, tricycle is very much Filipino. So I just think of what if Kirby will do a tricycle? Maybe he will put some Kirby machines on it. So that's the and uh, and the that character on the left side, extreme left side, the monkey is a tribute to a character here in the Philippines from this comic book, funny comics. It's a tribute to Machuchu from the
Planet.
character's name is Machuchu from the comic book Planet of the Apes. As
Very,
in,
very cool.
We have
yeah.
a cool question from Jason Williams. Do you listen to a band before making a poster for them?
Yes, I have to. I have to evoke their music before doing the artwork. Of course,
Yeah.
if it's punk, uh, I have to evoke the punkness in the artwork. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's,
in this case, the Arctic Monkeys, I just went into the monkeys. Obviously, the music of Arctic Monkeys is different from the first album. But I love the Arctic Monkeys. So I just went, okay, let's go with the Filipino. Because my brief here is make it put something Filipino. So I put the
Mhm.
tricycle and the Planet of the Apes tribute. So yeah.
Cool.
Do you ever hear from the bands afterwards?
No. Actually, I'm hoping for a free ticket, but they pay me very good.
But a free ticket would still be nice.
Yes,
I
It's
think
perk to have for
Marcus
some of these.
wants a free Taylor. Marcus is a Swiftie because
I
he
think
was
Marcus is a
asking about
Swift. Yeah, it doesn't
Taylor
surprise
Swift.
me. But yeah, Marcus says a Taylor Swift fan. He probably has a Taylor Swift T-shirt on right now, or a Gap T-shirt, one or the other. But I'm sure you haven't worked with Taylor Swift or Rob Zombie. I saw a question. Although both I'm sure would have been incredible to have seen your take on either of those artists.
Well, we got some zombie art later, Mike.
We do. We actually
yes,
do.
yes, yeah.
Not Rob zombie art, but zombie art. Yes, we do. Let's see here. Let me go over to the next one. Oh my gosh, it looks just like MODOK. Look at that.
Yes. This is for
Kazra would like this, right?
I think Casper would really like this. I mean, look
And
at
the Milky, is it Milky?
yes, Milky.
The girl from Japan, the mascot
Peko-chan. Yeah.
Peko-chan,
The real
yeah.
name is Peko-chan, but it's in
from
the
the
Milky.
Fujiya Corporation.
Yes. So this is for the anniversary of B-Side. B-Side is a bar here in Manila. Unfortunately, they're now closed. But every anniversary of that bar, they hire me as their gig posters for their special events. And the most challenging part here is the band names, because I want it to be organic and it's not just something that flashed type in a way of a line.
Mm.
So I incorporate it with wires. And I don't know if, as you can see, iDress is there on the lower right. I think iDress is a Filipino, and I think he's big now in the States. Recently, he just got a collaboration with Mac DeMarco. So I'm very happy for iDress. And I know the guy personally. So this is my gig poster. Obviously, it's a Kirby influence gig poster. The Kirby machines are pretty much evident.
Did you think of Mazinger Z doing this?
Not really.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm thinking of the Sentai, the Sentai
Okay.
pilot driven machines, but it's MODOK.
Peko-chan controlling
Yeah,
MODOK.
MODOK with the keyboard. Something
So
like.
JP, was it digital or ink?
I think I have an ink of this.
Oh.
Yes, ink.
That's
Because I acquired my iPod. I think it's just 2021. So here it's ink. It's ink, definitely.
well, Casper's trying to see if he can buy it, and he says it's not on the next comic art site. That's all that matters to him. But that that is a good question, because you mentioned earlier, I think when we were showing the first photographs, that a lot of that was done digitally. So so it's as original art collectors, it's nice to hear that some of these are done traditionally too, because that's because somebody else mentioned that they collect the posters from gigs as well. So but by and large, we love it. So it's cool that this one was done in a traditional manner. And I do like the fact that all of your text, does feel organic, that you're not like going out and grabbing standard fonts. You're playing around with stuff, and I think that's one of the real things that helps make the art stand out. And
Yes,
I'm sure
yes, yes.
brings people back, because bad fonts can definitely ruin an image, but
Yeah.
it's done by your own hand. It just blends so nicely into the rest of the work and just
Yeah.
melds with your style perfectly.
The only problem with that is when they update the lineup.
I never
They
thought.
add
Now
or
you
they
wish you were working digitally at
it's
that
really
point.
the problem. So I just I told them let's have a fixed band lined up before you give me the brief. I mean the assignment.
Yeah, that makes
I,
sense.
I really count all those the bands on the side. I need to make it symmetrical. So it's really challenging. If okay, I will add another. Oh no, where do I will put the additional band?
Hmm. Well, it is a phenomenal image. I love it. I can see Kaz really loves it.
Thank
I
you.
would be surprised if he reaches out to Jiggy to ask about it. But we're gonna look at a few more pieces here. I think we'll probably do like 10 pieces from your work, and then we'll look at probably like 6 pieces for sale, because we have 18 pieces for sale today. So we'll break them up into 3 groups.
Yeah.
But now see, here's the giant banana that you were talking about earlier or something, I guess. But again, a pretty slick riff on Judge Dredd here.
Yes.
I love the giant banana.
Yeah.
Hello Kitty
It's
on
beautiful.
the helmet.
And see, here you're playing it safe though with the indoor-outdoor lineup. They could change those bands as many times as they want.
Yes. Actually, that's the reason. Because as you can see, the no door charge is organic. The Friday is organic. But I think this time they don't have a final band lineup. So okay, I decided, okay, I will just plastered it on the right side, so you can just give it to me. So that's the hack there.
A very wise move, but again, it's okay. It fits in really well, because it has a comic book feel to it by having in this nice rigid frame with the shock lines around those the indoor-outdoor lineup, but then your art layered over it with a giant banana.
Yes.
So no, that's totally awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
Let's see here.
Moonstar
88
This
year.
one is an album cover for a local band, Moonstar 88.
Do they have the original? Did you sell it? Oh, it's with you.
It's with me. It's with me.
Okay.
And
Good.
actually, I include this this artwork because I received a best album cover art for this in the Awit Awards. And actually, the actual piece of that album cover, that monster, it's a flip, what you call that, Jiggy, flip type book, and you can see how he
Pop-up.
slowly deteriorates. No, the flipping.
The one that's drawn on the book corners and you flip the book.
Yes.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
animated.
I remember
So
those.
it won a best. Let me. It got a best album package award from
Nice.
Awit Awards.
Congratulations.
So I can now brag that I'm an Awit awardee. I mean, Awit Award is like the
Yeah, it's a
the
big
uh the Grammy, right? The Grammy.
The Grammys of the Philippines.
Yes, the Awit Award. So I can now brag that I'm an Awit
Awit
awardee.
awardee.
But it's
Awit
not
awardee
music, it's
Gigzilla.
art. Yes.
No, that's just it's great. I love it. You're very versatile, JP.
Thank you. And again, as you can see, there's the Kirby machine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the character was inspired by a Japanesey character. So yeah.
Let's see. A Sentinel.
Yeah, this one is for this drum and bass band Two Hit Combo. That's their name. So it's for their album launch, the poster, and the both of them, they are my friends. So they asked me if I can make gig posters for them. So and then when I listen to their songs, I mean it's very punky. So parang it reminded me of mayhem, of distraction. So I incorporate. I have to put something something that evokes distraction or destroying. So immediately, what comes in my mind is, okay, the two band, the the band people are destroying a sentinel. So that's actually their caricatures of the band members, Nikki and I forgot the name of the guy.
Did they request? Did they request a Sentinel, or was it your idea?
No.
Okay.
It's just me. It's just me.
Okay.
And that's what good with the gig poster requests from me here is they just let me do my take on things.
Yeah.
So they know, okay, if it's from Gigzilla, okay, just let Gigzilla do his thing. So yeah.
No.
Some
It's,
people are getting claimy, Bill.
I know they are. I think your camera was off when I said it, but I was going to do like 10 and then 6 and then 10 and then 6 and 10 and 6. So that way we'll kind of break it up that way. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's mix it up.
Let's see here. So we got a look at a couple more because actually the 10 puts us at the end of the album covers and then there's movie posters. So it's a good breaking point for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this one is for the album cover of Cheats. It's also a local band, and the brief was to come up with a pizza box
Character?
artwork.
Oh.
So as you
that
can
makes
see, okay,
sense.
so I decided, okay, if it's a pizza box artwork, I decided
Nice.
to create a character named the Pizza Surfer. So all the paraphernalias of the pizza. And actually, I think the next slide
Is the
explains
box.
is the actual box.
The CD.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the actual box. And I'm very
Yes.
thankful because it won best package design in this design award here in the Philippines, the Adobo Design Awards. So this the album cover won an award.
I love the copy.
It's a nice
Whichever is your
idea.
musical taste,
It is.
this indie band wants you to cheat on your daily diet of mainstream music
Yeah.
by taking a slice of their self-titled debut album. And after all, pizza is life. Nice.
Yeah. So I really love this project because they just let me do the Pizza Surfer. It's a hack actually. If anything, just Banana Surfer, Pizza Surfer, and it will look Kirby automatically. Bicycle Surfer, Spatula Surfer. Yeah,
Comic art surfer.
yeah, comic art surfer.
Man,
So,
no, it's amazing. I mean, you outdid yourself with this one. I mean, that's wonderful. The pizza box, it's small, and because there's companies out there that when we've done stuff for we did a trading card set and had a custom boxes printed. I wish I would have thought of a pizza box.
Bill, we have a pizza party for OAX, right?
Yes, we do have a pizza party for OAX. As a matter of
That's
fact,
perfect.
Yeah.
Pizza Surfer.
Limited edition pizza
I hope
boxes.
you guys are taking notes tonight. That is true. I forgot about it. I mean, the pizza's being delivered by the venue, but we could probably get some custom pizza boxes printed up. That would be I'm beginning to like this idea. Oh man. Well, you definitely deserve to get the positive recognition you got for this piece, because it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm sure the band was thrilled with it as well. But you didn't hand draw the font on this image though, right? I mean, it looks like you did on the graphic, but as far as a box that delivers as part of the ad, or did you make this image too?
The Cheats logo is I hand painted it.
Oh, you did?
The
Man,
Cheats
you were
logo,
too-
yeah.
you're
And
amazing.
for some time, it's their official logo. If you research for them, I mean they for a time, but now they rebranded. But for a time, the Cheats logo is their official logo.
Nice.
Yeah, Kaz says we can, anybody that has leftover pizza, we'll have boxes for them and they can take that back up to their room. That is one way to get it done, Kazra. I like that idea too. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, Jiggy. We've only got 5 months to pull some of these ideas together, but we can make it happen. So this was our 10th item. So we can dive over and take a look at some of the artworks that we have available for sale tonight. Let me remove that just to get us back into a standard frame set here before we do that. So like I mentioned, we've got 18 artworks in total tonight. So we're gonna show 6 artworks right now to get started. I did have the one slide so everybody knows, because the artwork is not with me. It is with Jiggy or with JP.
With JP.
It's still with JP. All right.
So we want to show it off.
Oh, good. But shipping from the Philippines, there is a flat rate from DHL at $50, and anyone who claims any artworks tonight, you'll be emailing Jiggy at nextcomicart@gmail.com after the show. Let them know which pieces you've claimed, and it's always good to get your mailing address in that thing early, and ask Jiggy what forms of payments he's willing to accept. Or do you want to tell us, Jiggy, what forms of payment are most accepted for you?
Well, PayPal is the most accepted.
Yep.
But there have been some who do wire transfers for like the bigger pieces. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll work with you guys. So
yeah,
let me know.
Definitely. And then
Jason has a question. Will the artist stay after OAX for MegaCon? Yes. We are applying for a booth, Jason.
There you go.
But we want to hit 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hey, traveling as far as you are, you definitely should. So,
and if JP sells out, he will consider going to OAX. Right, JP?
Yes.
And as the last line on their shows, if you are not subscribed to the Next Comic Art mailing list, you should do so. Head over to nextcomicart.com anytime during the show or after the show and sign up for the newsletters that Jiggy puts out. He sends out like one a week or so that is always informative and filled with good artwork for you to purchase or potentially commission. But if you're not on the mailing list, you won't know about it. So you want to get in there.
I wanted to say thank you to Jason Harris. His avatar photo is JP, the commissioned work from JP, which is the Silver Surfer.
Yes.
Silver Surfer.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very, very nice.
One of my favorite projects.
Harvey's doing work tonight. Or no, I'm sorry, it's this morning. He's getting work done while he's hanging out with us.
Harvey's always busy.
He's drawing JP.
I can do nude.
Oh my god!
And she will be looking right at you. All right. Can't wait for the commission request that would come from this. All right. Well, let's just go ahead. We're going to show the first 6 artworks that we've got here. First up is a Batman. Batman almost ready to slip on a banana peel. I can't say that I've ever seen something like that before.
Yeah.
But
Batman with a baseball bat.
And with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Someone's throwing a flip flop at him and a can of
Yeah.
I don't know what was in that can.
I really love the slipper.
The tomato. Actually, it's Batman versus a Filipino. That's why there's a flip-flop, chinelas, a beer bottle,
The tomato.
a tomato, and a can with banana peel. So, and well, it's just I just really want to portray Batman holding a bat, a baseball bat. So it's really a comedy piece. So
And size on it is actually, we've got the sizes on all of the slides. So this one is at 8.5 by 11. And sorry, I know JP's holding up the artwork behind the thing here, so I'll hide that. But this one's priced at $250. Oh, there you go, JP. So done on 8.5 by 11 Bristol, I imagine.
yeah.
Some equivalent. This isn't going to end well for Batman if that banana peel actually does what I think it's going to do. So that was lot 1, and we've got lot 2 here. Batman versus Clayface. This is done on 8.5 by 11 as well. Price at $275. And yeah, your work is just so graphic. It's gorgeous. I mean, I love the the heavy lines in here. I know that we've talked about your art a few different times. I mean, I think whether it was maybe the last time was at the Comic Art Live in May, I think. But the skateboard kind of feel to things. But that's what makes it fun. And you look at this, and you're really doing a great job lighting the characters too. Even though Batman's got a glob of clay on his face, there's just so much great stuff going on with this thing. I mean, his leg got sliced by the Batarang. Just it's your imagination is running rampant with this.
Thank you.
I love.
Actually, Batman is angry with Clayface because look at his mask. It was there's a clay on Batman's mask, and he's angry because he needs to clean it, so he just do a revenge.
Well, fortunately, he's got Alfred to take care of that for him when he gets back to the back.
yes.
He doesn't. Batman does not do that. Do the dirty work like that.
Yeah, the dirty work.
But let's
I love the twist shook.
I want to switch back over to you too. So there's the piece as well. Yeah, I mean, I can see your artwork on T-shirts, on posters, prints, that sort of thing. I mean, clearly that's what you've grown up on for the last and been focused on for 14, 15 years now. So yeah, it comes through in your art dramatically.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And let me highlight that one and move over. We'll show off the third one here. This is for all you.
I love this one.
For all you Teen Titans and animal fans out there.
Yeah.
So Beast Boy changing into animal. It's 8.5 by 11, priced at $250. You are not going to see another one of these, folks. I mean,
Yes.
So what was the inspiration for this one, JP?
Well, it's just a what if Beast Boy can turn into any animal that he wants, why not morph into animal himself?
Why not?
So it's just, again, it's I think most of my works here, there's a pinch of comedy on it. So and again, it's something that you can see on official page, because I think the DC they have to talk with Sesame Street or whatever, or Henson.
Mm-hmm.
So better if I want to see that idea coming to life, better I draw it myself. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
JP did a whole series of exhibitions, right? Solo exhibitions with these kinds of artworks, and it sold really well, right,
Yeah,
JP?
yeah.
When
And yeah,
you combine the ideas from different
yes, different characters. And as you can
yeah.
see, even the shout font changes to signify that now it's animal shouting.
Yes,
Yeah.
love it. Absolutely
Yeah,
love it.
it's super clever.
Thank you, thank
Now,
you.
well, and speaking of clever, here's something from the X universe: Colossus versus Juggernaut on 8.5 by 11 too. And Juggernaut, he's not, he's not going to be doing too well after this one. Yeah, speaking of migraines, he's going to have one. But this one is priced at $275 on the 8.5 by 11 as well. It's lot number 4, and I love it. I mean, this is like the opposite of the Trial of Colossus, where he's pushing away. He's just smashing Juggernaut's head here. So yeah, for all you X-Men fans, especially if you don't like Juggernaut as a character, this is the artwork for you.
Yeah,
The expression is perfect.
Yes, it
yeah,
definitely is.
yeah.
Yeah, where is Jason D'Ambrosio? He should be hanging out with us. But here, let me show JP's holding up the artwork as well in the background there. Let me hide this and show that. I love that, man. Yes, compressing Juggernaut's skull.
Yeah, and I really don't know if it's possible, or the metal of Juggernaut's head
Helmet.
is it's too hard for Colossus. I don't know if it's possible. I just think of it. Okay, why not just squeeze the mask? That's it.
Yeah, Alberto says Marcus would pay for a piece with Cyclops' head getting smashed by Colossus. Yes, he would. We already know that. Thank you for reminding us about that, Alberto. Let's see. We have an X-Men piece for lot 5 as well. Let me pull that one up, because this is a recreation or an homage to Giant Size X-Men 1. And this again is on 8.5 by 11, priced at $350. And again, you get what more can you ask for? Everybody, this cover is probably one of the most recreated or or riffed on covers in well, outside of maybe one or two, but I mean, it's one of my favorites, of course, being an X-Men fan. And JP, I do have to ask, because the X characters are in a lot of the images that you have here, so I assume you're a fan of that title or those titles.
Yes. But a trivia is I don't really have a copy of this. But my only exposure with this, and that's why I decided to make an homage of this cover, is during my childhood years, we have this fake trading cards of of the Marvel trading cards. We have those.
The pirated ones.
Yeah, the pirated. Manix, you know that, and that's my only exposure of comic related artworks that time.
The pirated ones.
Yeah, the pirated one that once 1 peso. We call it text, but it's a trading card.
PX.
So that's my only exposure with the comic, international comic arts. And one of the trading cards featured this giant size X-Men. That's why I'm really in love with the artwork, and I decided to make a tribute of that cover.
Wow,
Thank you, Ron Shepard, for getting that Beast Boy animal. We got our first claim. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now I see, like, the only costume that you altered there was Cyclops. You put a big eye on his chest.
Yes.
I'm not, did Marcus ask for that? That's
Yeah.
yes. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. But yes, thank you, Ron Shepard, for that claim on lot 3. We appreciate that. And
Mike, we got some large pieces tonight also. Don't worry.
Yes, we do. Yeah, there are two really, really beautiful pieces. Well, I mean, they're all great, but yeah, there's two that are. I was like, wow, I didn't think we'd be offering anything quite like that. So, so yeah, let's just keep it rolling here. We'll take a look at lot 6, and then we'll go back and look at some movie poster art. So this is a Wolverine. I don't even want to try to pronounce that. Who's gonna do it?
Me. Actually, it's the sound of the claw.
Going out. Yeah.
With blood.
Blood.
Yeah.
I love this piece.
So
So this one's same size, 8.5 by 11, and it's $250. Lot number 6, and yep, Wolverine looking. Is he just getting started, or is he just wrapped up? Another
victim.
another victim. Yeah, I was trying to think of a good word for the bloody mess he's left behind. But here, let me switch over to you again so we can see it in hand, which is always good. Look at that.
Yes, Ron. I will ship it together.
This one. Yeah. Kasak. That's the sound effects.
Very nice. Yeah, that's great. And again, I love the your work is so graphic with regards to just the way you handle the style. That blue in the background. A lot of people might just do something really rather simple with that, but you've kind of like got these. It's swooping, but it defines the space really well, and not not in a boring way either. It kind of flows around with the blood splatter. It's clear how you're playing off of both the blood, the lettering to the light background. It's wonderful to see.
Thank you.
Well, we know JP could be banana ketchup.
Banana ketchup.
I mean, those are not blood. Those are banana ketchup.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ron, for that. So that was the first 6 months that we've got. We'll hop over and take a look at some movie posters and then a few other things. Related products. So let's go hop over to that right here. So, I pressed the wrong side. There we go. Now we're on it.
This one translates to the woman in the septic tank.
Now that sounds like a horror movie.
It's not.
But it's not.
It's a comedy movie. It's really famous worldwide. It became
Actually,
famous worldwide.
it's a satire on the Filipino indie movies because back in the early 2000, there is a boom of Filipino movie making it into the international indie scene where they feature too much poverty. They call it poverty porn. So of course they show people on the slums, and this is a satire movie for that. That's why the name is the girl in the septic tank. So they really to really show
Poverty porn.
yeah poverty porn. And this one was that year, it's the official entry of the Philippines in the international Oscars. In the Oscar.
Oh. Is that why you put the Oscar on the upper left?
Yeah. So, and the producer and the writer of this is Marlon Rivera, and he's our prof in UP.
Not the terror prof.
Not the terror prof.
Not the terror prof.
No, not the terror prof.
Yeah, he's an awesome prof.
He's our prof in advertising. So, yeah.
Bill, sorry, I just wanted to say thank you to EC Harris. You made JP's SDCC really happy. So JP EC was the one who got the Man Thing.
Thank you,
Yeah.
EC.
We'll see it later.
Take care of Man-Thing. This one is from a movie directed by the vocalist of the Eraserheads, a famous band here in the Philippines, Eli Buendia Actually, it's 3 Buendia, King Palisok, and Yan Yuson, and it's called Bang Bang Alley. So this was printed silk screen, and they give it away as their souvenir.
Mhm.
So I really like this project.
Jimmy Santos.
Yeah, it's a Jimmy.
I
And
love the
that
two
is
color
Yeah,
combination.
as I say, a nice
here.
color approach to it. Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Yeah. And since it's silk screen, I have to make these dots. So, cause I'm playing with just several colors, 3 colors, I think. So yeah, I have to do that.
Jason Harris says it's kind of a Charles Bronson-y looking like character. Yeah, it's kind of has Charles'
Yeah.
mustache, that's for sure.
So this one is one
This
of
is
my
beautiful.
favorite project, movie poster project. It's for Blue Bustamante.
This is one of my
So
favorite movies of all
Yeah, me
time.
too.
Like, this is
Me
great.
too.
yeah, it's all about a father
An
doing
overseas Filipino worker.
overseas Filipino worker going
Was an architect,
to Japan.
JP?
I'm sorry.
He was an architect. Like, he had some hype, like a great job, like an architect or something.
Yeah, he's
And
supposed to
then,
work as an architect or engineer in Japan, but he was
yeah,
duped. So he ended up being a double for a Sentai
but
show.
he was in a Power Rangers TV show, like a set designer, but the director saw that he had a great body, so he became the suit actor for the Blue
Yes.
Ranger.
It's a really funny movie.
Yeah.
Actually.
So my style here is I want to evoke the Japanese prints. Well, it was done digitally. So yeah.
I asked you this yesterday. Like, do you have the original? Like, no.
Yeah, it's digital. It's digital.
Wow,
Yeah.
that turned out really nice. Even if it is digital, that's all right.
Yeah.
And we know this has some digital qualities to it at the very least.
Yeah, this one is for a comedy movie, again from the same director of Blue Bustamante, Mico Livelo. And my brief here was to emulate the 90s comedy film poster. So that's why it has this 90s vibe,
Yeah.
the
Super.
big head, little body type movie posters. So yeah, and even the layout is very 90s. In cinemas, January 10. I mean, the typography is really 90s comedy here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gnarly.
This one is I think this it's from this t-shirt brand Gnarly. So it was the character of Gnarly, the big guy, and I forgot the name of that guy on the
lower
left.
lower part. Yeah.
Yeah, but the two characters here, they are my own character. They're Bastro and Jarvis.
The albino bat.
Yeah. So as you can see, obviously it's also Kirby-esque.
Oh yeah.
The design, the colors, and since it's a t-shirt design, I have to concentrate on just 5 colors or 4 colors. So yeah, one of my favorite t-shirt designs.
Oh, so they limited you to 5 colors.
Yeah. 5 colors, I think.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Yeah. And this
So
one
for alcohol,
I worked for an alcohol brand, and it won a illustration awards again in the Adobo Design Awards. And the premise of this is the premise of the brand is germs are everywhere. That's why you need to have this alcohol everywhere with you. So to prove that is we have to make an everyday germ thing. So we are producing germs illustration every day. I think or every week. That's why we have that uh, Doctor Strange germs. This one, Germeral Luna, is a spoof of General
General
Luna,
Luna.
and
Yeah.
it's our hero, national hero. No, I mean a Filipino hero here.
So
So
patayin siya gamit ang hygienic. It means kill him using hygienics.
yeah, Hygienix is the alcohol brand, and yeah, it won some illustration awards and Brad Felt and so ang dumina means
I don't think
madumi
this
or
was made
It's,
into the States yet.
dirty.
Because somebody
No,
might have
no,
gotten
no.
in trouble for some of these images.
we have some letters. Yeah. We
You got a few cease and desist letters from Disney and
yes,
Brad Pitt?
especially on the other. You just flash the Aldab germs from
The
the
first one, the first image.
Oh, they're a love team here in the Philippines.
yeah
now.
this
Yeah.
one the
The one underneath.
Oh, the one
the
underneath
one
it. Oh,
underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's a
during
famous
that
love
time
team in the
the love
Philippines.
team is so big.
It was crazy. It was
And
crazy
then,
big.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a phenomenon. They consider it as a phenomenon, and then we make a germs out of them. And believe me, we have so many hate mail, hate comments, and we have to hire a what you call that the uh, when I forgot the name, but the we have to do PRs for it. So yeah, and we have Lady Garbage,
oh boy.
Donald Dump.
Donald Dump.
Everyone is not exempted. I mean, we include the heroes, the actors, basketball players. Uh, we have the
Lance,
people
thank you so much.
Rudolph the Reindeer,
Steph Curry. Yes,
Cory
for all
Kong.
you Golden State fans out there.
Cory Kong is a skin disease. uh,
Ew, brawn germs.
Newborn germs.
Mhm. My
Kadiri.
goodness.
Kadiri means like yuck. Ugh. Kadiri Irving.
Ay.
Ay, ay,
Boy.
ay.
But
And Dirt Vader, of course.
Dirt Vader, yeah. I really love this project. I really love this project. It's a rest. It's a job, but it's rest for me while I'm doing it.
As
So it's
seen on
pop
Facebook.
term. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Lance Suarez, for claiming
Yeah.
Lot 5. We
Thank you
sincerely
so much. Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much, Lance. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
New
This is
Nice.
the New Balance project. Actually, I'm so surprised because it's not a commission work, but it's a collaboration because they put in their tag they put New Balance X Gigzilla. So I'm very happy for that they acknowledge.
And I was abroad. I was in Japan, and I was passing by the New Balance store. Like, hey, I know this guy. And then I messaged him, like, JP, I saw your T-shirts here in Japan. Like, so cool.
So yeah, it was on T-shirt, and of course there's the obvious Kirby machine
Mhm.
reference, because the theme was something to do with the future. So I forgot it. Blank future. So okay, I have to be futuristic. So I put some machines, high-tech machineries on it. So of course I gravitate on the Kirby machines, the Kirby
The, col-
style machines.
the colors are beautiful.
Yeah, but my original color for that machine is greenish, and
Mm. They edited it.
they want revise. So I just make it I just make it into gray.
Mm.
No, I'm sure it was an honor to get to work on something like, on that scale. That's going to get seen by a lot of people. That's pretty awesome.
Yes, yes. Actually, after this, there are some people from Brazil messaging me, different parts of the world messaging me about the design, and they are holding the T-shirt and they're sending it to me on through IG.
Fantastic.
And then there's another one, Kirby-esque plus
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. Yeah, but it's not Astro Boy. It's similar. So and as you can see on the right side, I put some alibata. That's
Oh yeah,
that's our
alphabet.
yeah, our alphabet.
Filipino alphabet.
So yeah, it's really a fun project.
Yeah,
But this one they don't ask me to limit myself with colors.
Mhm.
So I think New Balance has this technology and T-shirt printing that's you can play around with any colors or how many colors you want.
Wow.
So yeah, there's freedom in printing. And the last one is this. So they just want me to have something that feature their shoes. So I just put them in a pedestal and with some the Kirby dots, Kirby machine, and yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the actual T-shirt because when I'm planning to buy one, it's sold out here in.
They didn't give it. They didn't give you complimentary T-shirts.
They gave
That's
me,
so
but
wrong.
the tracking, I mean, there's something wrong with the address or something. Well, it's been a long time, so I don't. Maybe I will just buy the shirt of my friends because they bought one.
That's crazy.
Had to buy.
You gotta put that into the contract, JP. Jiggy, help him out, man. Get it.
I will.
Yeah.
Free tickets.
You need,
Free
right, you need the tickets to the shows.
Yeah.
You need to get samples of all the
Meet
products.
and greet
You better have
with
one of those pizza
the
boxes.
band.
Let's see. Yeah, but no, that's these are fantastic.
Yeah, and this is the actual. I'm showing the actual, the first draft of the design, and actually, this one I like more than the what's been printed. But they want they want more dynamic,
Mhm.
so they opted to use the running option, the running one. But I like this because it's just a straight leg, as if it was just landed. I mean that's my rationale with this. But they like the running one. So yeah.
Well, here, there's one more New Balance image, so we'll go up to this one here.
And this one is the one of my favorite, but they don't really like to continue it. But if I'm going to choose between my designs, I'm really hoping that they pick this one.
Yeah, this is really great.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Terminator.
with the machine guns and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. But
I,
that's
I
why
would buy.
I'm just,
I would buy this shirt.
yeah.
Yeah, I could
I
see it,
died
it might have been a
art.
little bit too angry for them, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's the reason. It's too
Nice,
angry.
nice.
It definitely is. Oh man, yeah, Kirby arm. You're right, Marcus. Hey, I was going to show you something. I mean, that I look at every day because I was reminded of. I mean, somebody mentioned Garbage Pail Kids earlier.
Yes.
But I'm a big fan of the wacky packages, right? From and I'm sure you guys are familiar with it too. But I've got an uncut
Oh
sheet
wow.
of
Whoa.
all
Wow.
of them, with
Yeah.
the
Man, tied
Wow.
down.
dampers,
Gigzilla.
kids,
Yeah.
crust,
I think they
Agers.
featured this on Crack magazine, right?
head and boulders. Yeah, oh yeah, you'd see it all over there. They Tide detergent. I mean, just fun stuff. Logs instead of legs.
Great.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
I've always, that's the generation I grew up on. Where we made fun of a lot of stuff, and I see a lot of that kind of fun humor in
Yes,
in a lot of your artwork too.
Yes. Here in the Philippines, I saw those artworks in Crack magazine.
Mm-hmm.
It's the I think the competitor of Mad magazine.
That is true.
So,
That is very
yeah,
true.
I'm excited because of course I'm just buying the sale the 50 pesos magazine. So I'm
$1.
really excited to see that spoof.
All right, let's see. Well, we're going to get back into some art for sale. There's some zombies in these sets here, so we'll start off with a zombie too. We've got the Red Skull zombie. This is on 8.5 by
Yes.
11. Lot number 7, priced at $200. Red Skull's never looked so good, has he?
Yes. So
It looks like
I
Colossus squeezed his head before he came into this picture.
this is the idea of Jiggy, the zombie artwork. So thank you, Jiggy. Since my one of my influence was the skateboard art, so it was really the dripping artwork, the dripping illustration. So when Jiggy said that I should do a zombie art, then I automatically jumped on it. Yeah, so this is the Red Skull zombie version.
Well, I remember what was it? What was the bloody mystery sketch? I remember the
Oh,
The, 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 the
that's
Black
right, the Black Bolt.
Black Bolt.
Exactly. That's a Matt Tulio. Yeah, or somebody got that one. I can't remember now. Yeah, it was Matt.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's you're good at drawing brain matter.
Yes, brain matters, blood, dripping skins. Because the skateboard art is like that. I mean the punk.
Yeah.
oh, Matt got it.
I think I'm pretty. Yeah, there. I thought Matt did get that because Matt's a big Black Bolt guy. So there you
Yes.
have it.
So yeah.
And I remember that's right, Matt. We had a call on Zoom call. I remember him even showing it to us then. So yeah, but no, fantastic piece, JP. This is lot 7, Red
Yeah.
Skull zombie, and this one's priced at $200. Now it's not a zombie on this next one here, but it is for you. Let's see. Here we go. Lot 8. We got
Ooh.
Skeletor.
This
We
one
don't
like
get-
edge to edge.
You don't see Skeletor too often in artwork. We certainly don't have enough of it on Comic Art Fans, but this is 8.5 by 11, priced at $325. This one's edge to edge. Yeah, of course, and it's very nice. And I see JP's holding it up too, so I'm going to switch over so you can see it over there
Yeah,
too.
this one.
I love the composition.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know what exploded, but just because
But it,
He-Man.
there's
it looks
anything
great.
exploding
Yeah.
in
He-
Eternia. I don't know, but I just said to myself, I will put something an explosion, so it will look good. So and
Looks great.
I think it looks good.
It looks wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the colors are fantastic on it.
Yes, Skeletor.
Yeah, exactly. Skeletor is a great character. I mean, really, there are not enough drawings on CAF of Skeletor.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we pull the image back just to remind everybody. It's lot 8, Skeletor, 8.5 by 11, priced at $325. Now, next we have another zombie. This one's a Spider-Man zombie. He's never looked so bad, as you can tell. It's I don't know what bone that is that's broken back out of his shoulder blade, but
Yeah.
it
That's
looks
what
neat.
That's what I'm telling with the not really anatomically correct, because I don't think there's a bone like that on that part of the body. So, but
Maybe,
it
you know
looks
what?
good.
Maybe somebody
Looks
put
great.
that bone into him. He was in a little fight with another zombie, and they just kind of slapped it into his back like that.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yes, very nice. So this is lot 9, priced at $250, and it's at 8.5 by 11 piece as well. And let me show back over to JP there.
This one. Yeah. Spider-Man. And again, it's pretty much influenced by the skateboard art, I may say.
It's a sweet zombie spider. Says
JP, we should show this to our professors.
What would they say now? Well, not the one that you gave all that the pork rind to, but any of the other ones. Oh man, but yes, that is awesome, and we have Jiggy to thank for the zombie characters.
Yes, thank you, Jiggy, for the idea.
And the
More
colors are
zombies
really
to come.
beautiful.
Yeah. And there are some rotting skin here. Yeah, poor Spider-Man.
Yeah, the green definitely represents rotting flesh. That's probably why New Balance didn't like the green version, and they made you switch to the gray or the blue.
Maybe.
But no, very, 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 very nice. Just pull it back up here, reminding everybody it's lot 9. We got the Spider-Man zombie. Now we've seen your take on this character once already. Now he's not ripping into anybody. There's no blood, flesh, and gore on it, but it's a nice Wolvie logo that you came up with here on the fly. And this piece is edge to edge, lot 10, priced at $250. Yeah, you do a great job on this. Somebody should make a tattoo out of this. Maybe we should talk to James Eagle about getting another tattoo on himself to get another Wolverine, because he's a big fan. But awesome colors on here. I mean the colors used in the Wolvie pop so well with the yellow in the background. And I'll switch back over to you again, JP.
Yes.
Another edge to edge
movie.
As you can see, I incorporate the hatching method here on the lightning.
Lightning bolts.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So those two styles are present here in this artwork. So yeah, and thank you, Manix, for the tip for the watercolor brand.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I use that watercolor. So
The whole bind.
the color is really popping up. Yeah.
We
Nice.
got that. We got that from the other next comic art artists.
Thank you.
Miguel Mercado and
And it's funny, and Jason Harris mentioned, Ren and Stimpy kind of artwork, and I see a little bit. I thought the same thing when I saw this Wolvie piece earlier.
Yes.
Putting the slide together.
Ren and Stimpy.
Very nice. So this one is lot 10, as I mentioned. We got 2 more we'll show you before we go back to some of the project pieces that are out here. So this is another zombie. This is lot 11, and it's Magneto. I mean, he's never looked so good at this, but he still has his powers, which is important. He's only using it to move a nut and a bolt around. But no, hey, I mean, come on. If you want a zombie, you want one of his eyeballs kind of sliding out of his head. I mean, come on, everybody. If you're like me, when I was 8 to 12, I was drawing rotting flesh zombies, and I always made sure one of their eyes were falling out of the socket, and that's what you got here. And it's Magneto on top of everything else. Green skin. Let's see, $200 on this one, 8.5 by 11, and I see JP's got it held up, so I'll go ahead and show that one.
This is the first in the series of zombie that I drew. After Jiggy mentioned you should do zombie, and then I grabbed my pen and I drew this. So this is the first on the zombie series. This is the first thing that I drew. Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic. It really is. Yeah, and Alberto points out that if another reason Cyclops sucks, if he was a zombie, you couldn't even see his eyeballs falling out. You got me there, Alberto. You definitely got me there. See, and that's probably why JP didn't do a Cyclops zombie. Yes, I like this one a lot. It's very well done. And and that's the kind of like the classic Kirby rendered Magneto costume, which I've always thought was cool. So I love it. Perfect. All right, and so I'll go back to the slide on that one. That's lot 11, price of $200. Now this next one is one of the big ones, and
we're shifting to the big ones, huh?
Well, that was the order, right? Number 12.
Yep.
If I stop at number 12, that was one of the big ones. So very, very, very impressive piece. I can't wait to see this one. When JP shows it. But Bikini Bottom versus Black Manta. This thing is on 11.7 by 16.5 board. You got everybody in here that you'd want from Bikini Bottom. I mean, if you're a SpongeBob fan, this is definitely the piece for you. And and this is interesting. You kind of have a different style when you're working on this piece. And I know some of your so I saw some of the other published pieces that are out there of yours. You kind of like flop between the skateboard style that has typically heavier lines to something like this that has just a wealth of detail in here. I mean, it's stunning how much this you didn't do this in an hour, JP. I mean,
yes,
there is a lot of work here.
Yes,
so much work.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not really an experiment, but Manix knows back in college when I do plates or art plates, I do this style. So
I remember. This is a really hard style to do, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
JP.
And actually, that there are some moments in my life that I want details on my artworks versus my big lines artwork.
Yeah.
So there's some time that I really want action details. So I told Jiggy I will do the hatching style. That's we call this artwork. And and the hatching style works on things that are really cluttered or so many things happening, and it's also a dream of mine to see Black Manta on the bikini bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
But I think it will not happen. So again, I decided to draw it and to see what will happen. So yeah.
And
Well,
if you see it up close, like the hatching is just bonkers. EC Harris knows what I'm talking about. Marcus has seen it up close also in San Diego. It's crazy.
How long did you do this?
Put in a lot of work.
3 days, I think.
Nice.
But when you're on the hatching part of the artwork, it's really relaxing because you're just like a zombie, just doing the hatching mindlessly. So, and look at that, the trident. It has a hot dog. So make it as a support.
A buddy of mine in San Diego said, Jiggy, I want what JP's taking.
Yeah, this is all organic. I just eat boy bawang, and it's a boy bawang is
Michael's
born.
is on A3. It's 11.7 by 16.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
it's
it's
phenomenal.
crazy.
I love it. Now, is it?
Crazy inking.
Are you doing this in watercolor or what's the
Yeah,
medium?
this is on watercolor and ballpoint pen.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I love the effect on it, and it's like a tapestry practically. Somebody should make
Yeah.
this into and it deserves to be like seen on a wall and have texture because it has so much texture just in the illustration. So, and there is another piece like this in the set too. I think everybody's
Which is my favorite of all the
Yeah.
pieces.
It
It's
is a
also
good
my favorite.
one.
We'll see it later.
Yes, we will. All right, so let's swing back to the other pieces that we've got from your work history here. Let me share a different screen to make this work for me. Here we go. And there we go. All right.
Oh, for Subway.
Yeah,
See,
this
we
is
even work for
for
Subway.
for Subway Singapore, and they asked me to do a paper bag design, and they that copy. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry anyway. They gave me that, and they asked me to interpret it. So that's my interpretation of that. Obviously, it's the onion saying that, and I incorporate my characters on this project, and the name is Bastro and Jarvis, the albino bat. So those two characters on the left. So that's Bastro and Jarvis.
I thought these characters looked familiar. I was going to ask if it was the same, from that gnarly. Was it the gnarly?
Yes,
artwork?
from the gnarly.
Yes, it's the same.
And actually, it was also I also incorporated in a skateboard project from this local
Nice.
That's great.
brand, skateboard brand Big H. So here's the Bastro and Jarvis on a skateboard. Yeah.
I think they do their
They're
own.
on YouTube, right? The cartoons are on YouTube.
Are they?
Yeah. If you Google Buzzstro and Jarvis on YouTube, you'll see JP's animation work also. And voice acting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm writing this down because I want to check it out after the show.
And actually, that's my attempt because during those times, I'm really inspired by Buff Monster. If you know Buff Monster, the artist.
I mean, I might be familiar with the art, but not the artist.
Street artist, Buff Monster. And I was really inspired because every time that he was asked to do designs for a product or something, a project, he just incorporate his characters on the project. So I decided, that's a very nice idea. Why not create my own characters also? So I created Bastro and Jarvis. So yeah, and during that time, I already asked some people if they can do toys of Bastro and Jarvis. But again, it's a project that I still have to work on.
Now, did you at least get Subway to give you one of these bags?
Yeah.
Or did you have to go to Subway and buy a sandwich just to get one?
Yeah.
All right.
Just the bag.
Now, wait a minute.
Hey,
What's
look at
going on
that
in
guy.
this photograph?
So it's
What a terrible drawing.
yeah. Manix and my friend they visited me in my house, and I asked Manix, can you do your version of Bastro and Jarvis? So that's his illustration, and it's somewhere here, one of those crates here, one of those boxes. So yeah, thank you, Manix. And we still have
You're
to do
welcome,
our
JP.
art swap. We'll still do our art swap.
Yeah. We're still doing that. What year
Yeah,
was this, JP?
I
I forgot.
forgot. Uh, 20
Manix with short hair.
Looks like a 1-9
Yeah.
or 1-4.
19, I think.
1-9.
2019, I think. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you haven't done your piece to give to Mannix yet, JP?
yeah. Because Manix asked me to do his
One of
duende,
my characters.
his
Yeah.
dwarf character. So yeah,
Ah, all right. Well, more involved. I get it.
yeah,
Oh, look, we get to see Mannix in action on here too.
yeah.
I love the characters. I have to see the animations now.
Yeah, thank you.
I was Brit popped.
Yeah, this one is a commission piece for weirdly I'm very much into Britpop. So when someone messaged me and asked me to do book cover and poster for their Britpop book, it's like an encyclopedia project, and they asked
Always.
me. So I'm very much excited. So I created this artwork, but this is not the approved cover. I think the approved cover was on the next slide.
All right, let's see.
So this is my reco cover, and this is the approved cover. They wanted to have the simplicity. It has the feel of what this movie, the choose life, choose what's that, Train Spotting. Ayun. So they
Yeah.
want to have that feel. So they just want a very close up view of the artists, the musicians. So I think it's someone mentioned it's PJ Harvey. No, it's the vocalist of Elastica, then Jarvis Cocker, then the guy from Suede. Sorry, I forgot the name. And then Liam Gallagher and Damon Albarn. So and Mannix knows that I'm really into Britpop.
Yeah.
That's really my music.
Because JP sings really well and he composes lots of good music.
Yeah. But weird enough, in the Philippines, that on the time of Britpop, we don't have the Britpop explosion here. Because what we have here is the grunge explosion. We are very much assimilated with the American music scene. So while Britpop is happening, grunge is also happening in the US, and they imported more grunge music here rather than the Britpop.
Oh.
Hey, and
Yeah,
bootlegging and JP have something in common. They both got a 3 out of 5 in their scores tonight that we've learned. So that makes you a very fine guesser, Dan.
Yes.
But very fine, but that's not excellent because you didn't get 5 of 5. 3 of 5 is what's normal today. But no, I can see, both images are good. They both work really well. But that was fun. Oh, and look, here it is on the shelf
Yeah.
at Christmas time.
Yeah. So it was of course, it's in London. So I'm very happy that I'm now part of the Britpop history in London. So
Oh wow. Good for you, bootlegging. So my biggest I don't know, disappointment was Oasis was supposed to play here in Manila and then they
yes,
canceled like a month before and they never came back.
yes.
I
Me
had
too.
tickets to that, JP. I was supposed to
Wow.
watch.
You can do a pawn star of that ticket, I think. So
Oh, these are the last ones. Yeah.
yeah, this one is again commission T-shirt design for Artwork shirts. That's the brand Artwork. here in the Philippines. So uh, uh, we we did this t-shirt design, and I featured my characters, Bastro and Jarvis. So, and I think on the next slide is the raw version, the line version of the artwork. So yeah, and the one in the middle is a character of Apple Santa Maria, another our friend. So it's yeah, correct. It's EC Comics inspired Weirdo Bonanza. So we decided to call that design, the comic design, Weirdo Bonanza. So yeah, Bastro and Jarvis.
Amazing.
I love your ink work here, JP.
Yeah.
Thank you. And during those times, I don't have an iPad, so it's scanned.
Traditional. Yeah.
Yeah, traditional.
This was sold recently.
So yeah, this is the one of that hatching style that I mentioned a while ago, and again, it's really a dream of mine to see Fate and Strange in one. I think there's some crossovers, or is it not official? But again, since I want to see them both in one platform or on one artwork, so I decided to put them both in. And
So
of
much
course,
going on.
there's a Slimer because of the connection of the spirits and the ghost, and the Orco because of the connection with the wizards and
That's the Thor's hammer right there too. Look at that.
yeah, Thor's hammer. So it's just I just put everything, anything that comes in my mind. And
The Tricks Rabbit.
the Tricks Rabbit because of magic. I mean that.
Why'd you put Goof Troop Goofy?
As you can see, Goofy is baffled, and even he doesn't know why he's in there. So yeah, the baffled Goofy. I don't know why he's also there. So,
Yeah, these
so it's just
are
some
so trippy. I want to see these animated somehow. You know, I mean,
yes.
Wow.
it would be just think about it. If all
I know.
things are moving, I mean, holy smokes, this is fantastic, wonderful.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Love it.
I hope it appears on CAF.
I hope it does too. You know, that should become like a requirement. I'm gonna make postcards for you, Jiggy, that you can put in with every art order that says, "Please post this art to comic art fans."
Yeah.
I should do that with every dealer. Well, it took me 21 years to come up, or 20 years to think of that. I mean, shoot, clearly I'm not good at marketing, but no, this is, yeah, I love this image. This is great. Let's
Thank
see.
you.
Yes. So let me hide the screens. We can go back and see the last 6 pieces that we have available for sale tonight. Let me see which slide I gotta go to. Different tabs here. All right, so we're going to go to, let's see,
And we're all going to show the big pieces.
Yes, these are all, everything before this, aside from the bikini bottom one, was 8.5 by 11. So now we're moving into the pieces that are all 11.7 by 16.5. This
A3.
one, yes, and this is Beast and the Professor, and I mean, you think you're in one kind of story at the beginning, and then it turns out it's just Beast doing a run to 7-Eleven to get a plushie for him.
Yeah.
Something I think many parents can relate to, and their children probably wish they had the power to let him know that he needs to choose the other flavor. But yeah, this is great. What gave you this idea, JP? Did you really want to see Beast, making an icy?
Actually, I'm thinking if uh, Prof X use the Cerebro for some mundane task, like going to grocery, supermarket. So yeah, I want to see that happening. So I decided to draw something in that scenario. Uh, yeah, because I think here in the Philippines, I mean, even in other countries, you have some grocery list or palengke market list. So if you have the cerebro or you have the power of uh, telepathic contact, I mean, you can scrap that grocery list and go straight. No, just go to the market and just I will just telepathically tell you what to buy. So that's the story behind. And I decided, okay, this is funny. And
It is
I and my I have to choose whose character. So again, Wolverine or Cyclops. But I think it's funnier if I put a big monster guy doing mundane tasks like buying Slurpees or slushies.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and Beast's expression is perfect here.
yeah.
Do you have that
See,
one?
because he's
Is that
about to, as you can see, there's a little drop now of lemon slushy. So he's about to finish the task, but Prof Xavier just no, get me cherry.
JP,
So
do you
yeah,
have that one in hand? Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'll switch back over to you so we can see it. So there you
It's a
go.
big piece.
yeah.
Love it. Yeah, that's great. And really, the way he drew Beast is awesome, and it couldn't have been a better pick for the character to be shopping at a convenience store versus the Beast. So, so this one is lot 13, and it was $500 at the 11.7 by 16.5 size, the oversized ones. Professor X is a jerk. Yes, you're right, Marcus. You are absolutely correct on that one. So we're sticking with the X themes here. So this is lot 14, Sentinel Donut head smash here. You got Rogue just blasting him. I mean, all his nuts and bolts are coming out. And we saw Sentinel in that music art that one of the gig posters we saw earlier too. So this one's priced at $450, and it's the same size. And I do see JP's got the art in hand. I'll swing back over to him on that.
Yeah, this one.
Donut mess around
Nice.
with me.
Because every time I saw the Lord Lad character at The Simpsons, I'm always thinking of they can use that donut to destroy a sentinel. So okay, I decided to do an artwork, and my only option, the only X-Men that I think can do that is Rogue, because she can fly and she's powerful. So here you go, the donut. Do not mess around with me. Ha 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 ha.
Oh boy. So this is entitled Sentinel Donut. It's lot 14, priced at $450. Now we're going to a little bit of something cosmic on this next one. This is lot 15, and it's Silver Surfer doing some tricks. And you'd think he'd be in the right. He's out in outer space. He's no one's going to be in his way, but of course he has to back into Galactus. So, Surfer tricks. This should be like a weekly strip on the CAF update. I think we need a Surfer tricks story every single week to see what kind of trouble
Thanks, Comic Art Boston.
This is awesome. Yes, thank you, Cab. We really appreciate that. I love this from the moment I saw it, and I love it just from
Thank
you know,
you.
that surfer
That's
tricks
nice.
as a logo. It's just fun. I mean, I want to see a regular 3-panel story. At least once a month, JP, because there's
Yes.
so many fun things that the surfer could be doing here. This is great.
Yeah.
Swag.
Swag.
Oh
Jesus
boy.
Christ.
That's what the no look will get you. You won't do that move again. But thank you, Cap. That's a good one. Here, let me switch over to JP here so you can see it in hand.
There
Yeah,
it is.
that is awesome.
That's the money shot.
Again, it's back to the way your stuff look. It's back to the gig posters and whatnot. I mean, everything. This deserves to be a lithograph. It's so dang slick. The colors are wonderful. Your style is like unlike anything else I've seen. I just love it. So congrats, Cab. You picked a winner on that one for sure. Now this next one, you could call it a little cosmic, but it's not really. At the end of the day, it is Thor Zombies. We're moving back into the zombies. It's a Marvel Zombies homage cover, of course, and you've got Thor swinging his own arm, holding Mjolnir. Around and around and around and around. I mean, you will never see another image like this in your life, ladies and gentlemen. But
He has no choice because the body is deteriorating, and the
He's
enemy is
still worthy though.
moving.
yes, he
He has
is.
no choice.
Oh man, that is unbelievable. I mean, I don't think I'll be honest. I only read a couple issues of Marvel Zombies, but I bet we never saw Thor with in a position like this where he's using his own arm holding Mjolnir to do battle. So yes, exactly. Comic Art Boston, A Journey into Mystery '83 homage. Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. And he still kind of looks a little regal. Even though he's clearly a rotting Asgardian here, he still has a good chin and his hair is good. But that's Thor. You expect that from a thunder god. So let me. I see JP's holding the art. Let me go over to him. I love it. And again, look, he did a great job on the logo there too.
Yeah.
He did.
And the logo is I decided to do what if Marvel Zombies is a skateboard sticker. So yeah, it has the eye, the bones. Yeah.
Nice.
So you've done your own what if here. I love it. Yeah. Man. All right. Well, let me swing back to the slide on that one. This one was lot 16 and priced at $500. We got 2 more pieces to look at here. So next up, this is a doozy, as we say on
Yeah.
the
My
X-Men
favorite
piece. 11.7 by 16.5. Unbelievable. I mean, the detail on this thing is just tremendous. I mean, it's back to this is it's just such a cool style. I mean, everything about it, it's amazing.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. Do you guys? I see Marcus ahead of Mike in my chat. I don't know about.
Oh, it's Marcus. Yeah, it is Marcus.
Yes, I see Marcus ahead of Mike and then Gabe. So, all right. Yeah, Marcus came in just milliseconds ahead of Mike.
Congrats, Marcus.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, Gabe. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, this one's a doozy, JP. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I when I saw it, I was the same thing. When I first saw this one, because I didn't look at the Dr. Fate one, I was like, I want to see this thing animated. It's just, I want to see all the characters moving around, trying to get to Magneto. It's just mind blowing how much.
It's a wonderful piece. Like
if
this didn't get claimed, I wanted to pre-claim it, but we gotta show the world.
Well, it was on my mind too. I'll be honest with you, because I was like, this one's too hard to pass up. But the thing is, JP is, I guess it's a good question. I mean, how often have you done commission opportunities with JP? I'm just curious. Do you hear me, Jiggy?
Sorry, Bill, could you repeat
I
that?
was curious how often you've done commission opportunities with JP in the past.
We haven't opened this kind of style yet. So again, if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, then now would be the perfect time. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, I mean, well, and again, I like both styles. But there's just something about you said it was kind of mindless, JP, the way you just have to sit there and do, and just tick at the line work on here. But yeah, it is so because it really feels like it almost feels like a print the way you're handling the line work on it, and then the color work is fantastic. It's on all these pieces with this art style, the bikini bottom piece as well. I mean, you kind of it's an interesting contrast to your other work, which is very stark, right? I mean, the colors are dark, the lines are heavy, and this is you getting to be kind of a little bit more intimate with the medium by doing a lot more shading and a lot more detail work in it, and it's phenomenal to see. So congrats, Marcus. Yeah. You got a really nice piece here. Sorry, Gabe and Mike, for missing out on it, but if you're not a subscriber to the mailing list from Next Comic Art, you might miss out on a commission opportunity in the future when JP's doing pieces in this very same style. So wonderful. So last piece of the night is this another homage from X-Men 1.
Nice.
Scott Williams.
Yes.
This is it's huge. It's 16. It was a 16.5 by 46.8. So
yeah.
it is.
So 411 by 17s. Think
Yes.
about it.
And I've got I see here. I'll just show the close-ups really quick. I see JP's. He's got them all in hand as well. So this was the far right cover. This one of course is the most powerful cover because it's got Cyclops on it. But he is the leader at the moment.
He is.
And but here you get some of the rest of the team. It's a cover we're all familiar with, right? One of the most one of the highest print run ever. But here, JP, I know you got the art in hand, so let me switch the camera back over to you.
Wow.
2.
1.
3.
And you can mount it so together because it really fits.
Nice.
Yeah, and I really love that X-Men cover. Here in the Philippines, my exposure with this one is during our college days, Manix, and when I saw that cover. And I learned that it's from Jim Lee. So from that time on, Jim Lee is one of my hero. But unfortunately, I can't emulate or I can't quote unquote copy Jim Lee's style. But during that time, during college, but now I think I gained a style of my own. So I decided to create an homage of that artwork that really excites me back in college to do my own version of that. So this is the product of that attempt. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Comic Art Boston. Like it means so much. I believe in JP. He's an artistic genius.
Thank you, Comic Art Boston.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So I saw somebody. Well, who was it? Alberto mentioned the Ragnarok recap. Yeah, we'll show all the pieces that are still available. So you can either claim them now, or I know that Jiggy, you'll probably have these things up on the website pretty soon, later this afternoon for things that don't sell. So that's claim them now while you can, or they'll be sent out to the masses. Comic Art Boston says, Jiggy, you are the Felix of the
I'm
East.
repping
Felix
and he's wearing a Felix t-shirt tonight as well. All right, here, let's go ahead and take a look at the
but I gotta rep my own site first, right?
That's did you have those in San Diego?
Yes, I have one with your name written on it, Bill.
Oh, very good. Well, I would be happy to wear one. So sure, absolutely, send one along.
Marcus has one signed by 4 of the artists.
Ah,
Yeah, in SDCC.
Marcus is always lucky. He's always getting the good tchotchkes when he goes to San Diego, or he's making the good ones. Right? He's got a hand in it, like he and Lance have done numerous times for Albert. But yeah, well, let's take a look at the art that we still have available. Let me scroll back here to get to it. So we had that Batman lot number 1, priced at $250 on 8.5 by 11. Then the awesome Batman versus Clayface image on 8.5 by 11, priced at $275. Ron Shepard. I mean, I'm going to show it one more time just because I know everybody loved that image, but Ron did claim this one. But again, just great JP humor in this one. You get Beast Boy turning into Animal from the Muppets. I mean, what more could you ask for? So that one, and so congrats to Ron on that one. So we have Colossus versus Juggernaut. Again, very tastefully done as Juggernaut's getting his head smashed. This is on 8.5 by 11 at $275. Let's see. Lance Suarez picked up the giant size X-Men homage. That was lot 5. So we got lot 6 here, priced at $250. Wolverine on 8.5 by 11. We also then have lot 7, which was the Red Skull zombie. And this one's priced at $200 on 8.5 by 11. And then we have, that's right, Skeletor was the next one. Lot 8. This one's edge to edge on 8.5 by 11, priced at $325. Then we've got a Marvel zombie here in Spider-Man. He's never looked so bad. This is lot number 9, priced at $250. Someone else's bone stuck into his back there. And then lot 10, Wolverine on 8.5 by 11, priced at $250. We've let's see. Oh, that's right. Magneto is the next one. Again, this really needs to be something. I don't know. T-shirt should be on a
sticker.
It should be a sticker. It needs to be, kids should have this on their printed on folders that they're taking to school tomorrow. So lot number 11, $200, Magneto zombie. And then, the other image that has all that hyper ticking detail into it. Lot number 12 is the Bikini Bottom team versus Black Manta. And, you can get Ringo thrown in there just for fun. And Josh Flanders pointed out, it has definitely a Yellow Submarine vibe going with it as well, which is...
You'll never see this image again, folks.
No. No, you definitely will not. Not at all. So this one was priced at $600, and this begins the 11 by 7, 11.7 by 16.5. Sorry, keeps rumbling over that one. So lot 12 is that. We have lot 13, Hank and the Professor. He cannot make up his own mind on what slushie he would rather have in this one. At $500 on it, it's you basically get a complete story in this one right here. So this is lot 13. Then let's see, lot 14 is next. That was the Sentinel donut. You've got Rogue smashing that large donut over the Sentinel's head, and again, from the mind of JP, he watches The Simpsons. Things just happen, and then you get a mashup between two favorites in pop culture. So this one's priced at $450. Then Comic Art Boston picked up the Surfer Tricks piece, which was fantastic. We've then got this Thor Marvel Zombies cover homage to Journey into Mystery. This one's priced at $500. And finally, the piece we ended things, lot 18, priced at $1,600. It's that 16.5 by 46.8 inch X-Men 1 homage.
Wow. Alberto, thank you. 3-in-1. Has anyone ever done that before?
No.
Wow.
No, that's fantastic. 7, 10.
Thank you.
So 7 is of course the Red Skull. 10 is that the first Wolverine? No, it's the second Wolverine on yellow, and then 13 being that Hank and the Professor. Alberto, you have very good taste, my friend. Those are all excellent pieces. So yeah, wow. 7, 10, and 13. I don't think it's happened on one of your shows. I think we've had it happened someplace else on package deals. Yes, that is true. I guess you could say on Dueling Dealers, guys throw package deals out like
Bill,
that.
I'll throw in $100 for the homage. So I'll take care of the 100. So if anyone wants to claim it for 1,500, this is the only time you're gonna get it.
There you go. You heard it here. Because I mean, is that going to end up well? So that is a very nice offer, Jiggy. I'm sorry, I'm trying to update the spreadsheet for you. You probably are doing all this.
Oh, I did it already. I can just.
What am I? I'm trying to type while I'm. Sorry, I give up. Alberto, congrats! 3 pieces there.
Congrats.
So
Thank
you, Alberto.
Thank you.
but yeah, no, it's so again, this was a lot of fun, JP. It was great seeing more of your work. I mean, we've only gotten to see, the few stuff that we've gotten, we've seen in the Comic Art Live programming and a few pieces on the site. So it was really great to have all, these 18 new pieces to look at, and have the opportunity to show off and have people purchase tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Also, thank you for the opportunity.
Manix, do you want to show something off? What are you working on? You want to show something off?
Not yet. It's not done yet.
Work in progress.
Okay.
Work in progress.
There you go. Matt Tutulio said, Jiggy, I'm going to reach out to have
Or
JP
did you send the Firestorm already?
Yes, it's with you.
Okay.
The Firestorm and the Batman.
Can I show some art, Bill?
I
forgot
twist
to show
my
it.
arm. Go for it.
Oh no.
What do you have? All right.
Wow.
So Vaughn is visiting from Singapore. He's here in Manila now. He hung out with us yesterday. So some 11 by 17. Like this is a Psylocke. More Psylocke.
Wow.
And
Nice armpits.
Magic.
I was going to say, this is taking me back to my life drawing classes. Okay. Magic. Very nice.
Yeah. So subscribe. Armpits. Yeah, armpits.
Ay. At least she wasn't looking me in the eye. That would have been uncomfortable. But anyway, so we learned a lot about JP today and Manix back to their art school days too. This was not a show that I was expecting. When I was sitting down with you guys, or standing up, as it were.
And about Chicharron and
Brooke Shields.
Yeah, you guys killed your professor. You fed him too much pig rind. I don't know. I mean, that's I hope that the Philippine powers that be weren't watching the show tonight. You might have a knock at your door sometime this afternoon with an inspector wanting you to answer some questions downtown. But yes. So again, this was a lot of fun. Jiggy, we got to start doing more of these. We got to get back on track. I mean, I know you've been busy as heck though with shows and traveling and things, but in the lead up to OAX, I'm sure we're going to have some more screen time with the team. I'm sure because hey, Harvey. We've got OAX is going to be a good time to have you guys here too. But again, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank you to JP especially for putting together these 18 artworks for everybody. If you don't get your claim in soon, they will go up on the site and be available to everybody. But thank you so much. Jiggy's internet connection's flaking out.
I'm back. Sorry.
Very good. So, but again, thanks to Ron Shepard, Lance Suarez, Alberto, Comic Art Boston, and Marcus for picking up artworks tonight. We sincerely appreciate it. And as a reminder, just we want you to shoot Jiggy an email. His email address is nextcomicart@gmail.com. Let him know which pieces you claimed. Always include your mailing address in there, and Jiggy will take care of invoicing you and getting the art out to you ASAP. And I can tell you that the stuff that I get from Jiggy via DHL seems to arrive even here in Florida in like 3 days, Jiggy. So they do a great job.
Wait, Omega Collects. Hang on. 18 is still available for 1,500. Only you can get it only now.
That's right, because you did take 100 off on it. Omega Collects. Sorry, I've been talking so much, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Alberto said claim Psylocke when you were showing the art earlier. You might. It's a future art drop, I assume, Jiggy, right? Something that the mailing list will have first dibs at. We'll know about it first. So
And Bill, we do have an OAX exclusive, so they gotta subscribe to Comic Art Fans also.
that is true.
It will
That
be
is true. We will have
announced
some interesting pre-con opportunities that you will only be able to get if you're going to OAX. So we don't have a timetable yet on when we'll be making that announcement, but it'll be sometime soon, probably in the next month. So
And I forgot to announce, Harvey has tickets already. So
Harvey, you did get your tickets too.
yeah, and I'm flying with
All
him.
right.
I'm seated next to him. I'll be with Harvey all the way.
Oh, and Omega Collects has claimed lot 18. Thank you, Omega Collects.
Omega Collects, if you can email me, I don't think I have
Thank
your email address, please. Yeah.
Right. And then the email address again is nextcomicart@gmail.com.
Thank you so much.
Well, I guess you're going to find out if Harvey is a good travel mate since he's sitting next to you for that that long flight.
Yeah, so Harvey was trying to make
gonna
like
sleep.
airplane art, and then the lady next to him like, could you shut off your light? Like, could have done more art. Come on.
Oh boy. Well, yes. Thank you, Omega Collects. Everybody's high-fiving you as well. It's a great piece. So we sincerely appreciate that. And it'll be interesting. I mean, once you get it in hand, do you decide to frame it? Do you put it in a portfolio? I think we'd all be curious to see how you end up displaying it if you do end up putting it on the wall. Something that I'm always curious about when people get pieces like that, because it's something that you really want to have be seen. It's so special. So let us know. But again, thank you for that, and thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We're going to do it again with the next comic card again soon. Frame It says, all right, he is going to take care of that and put it on the wall. I love it. All right, well, definitely Omega Collects. When you do that, if you want, you can send me a picture of it, and I can show it off on a CAF update on Thursday. I'd love to let everybody know and see what you ended up doing with it. So again, thanks everybody. Have a fantastic night. I'll be back at
Thanks,
it.
Bill. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.